Hello, my name is Dallin Anderson and welcome to today's video on high altitude investing. Today's video is what is support and resistance, and I'm going to teach you how to find them, a couple different applications, a couple different types of support and resistance, and things like that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. First, I'm going to start off with a couple shout outs. So let me go over here to my screen. All right, so first off, shout out to Damon Salvatore, I believe Salvatore, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure. Sorry if I didn't get that right. This is on my Discord chat channel, and you can go ahead and join this. The link is in the description. I also have it on my channel links. So Discord is a great way to, have the community talking with each other. As you can see, we've been talking about all kinds of things. There's, all this type of stuff with the links and indicators, and so it's just a good way to interact with the community. So go ahead and join my Discord channel, #HighAltitudeInvesting. You can download it at discordapp.com on your phone, your Android device, Windows or Mac. Alright, so yeah, let's get right into it. One more thing, a shout out to Donovan Jolly, my friend, for the idea for this video. You can go ahead and follow him on Twitter here, just like that. And yeah, so it's at Jolly Donovan. Yep, so he's pretty cool. And here's my Instagram account if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. I mainly just do like my real life stuff, so it's a little bit, if you want to see like what I'm doing with my day, you can go ahead and go there. All right, so let's get ahead into this video. Now, what defines a support level? A support level is when a price of something, whatever it is, it's applicable to everything, reaches a bottom that it doesn't want to go below. Okay? So this right here in Bitcoin is a support level that happened after 2015. So it's very important as to what time too, because markets find new supports and new resistances, but they generally like to play around in ones that they're very familiar with. So this is a support level down at 218. Now the reason it's support is because it wouldn't go below that level. I just rounded it into the middle. So one way you can do a support level is you find the lowest point right here. Oops. You find the lowest point right here and the highest point right there, and then you just go to the middle of those two, and that will give you your support level. Now the same thing goes for resistance. It's just flipped the other way around. So with Bitcoin, a pretty big resistance level would be right here. Okay, so Bitcoin came up and hit this, and I'll show you why. Bitcoin came up and hit this level right here after this big old run up that everybody loves to talk about. So it hit this level right here, and that was again a resistance level on the way back up. So when it hit that level, it came down to test a support level that was formed. And this support level was formed after breaking this resistance level. So basically, once it breaks above it, so like right here, when it broke above, this is now defined as support instead of resistance. This area is now defined as support instead of resistance because it broke above. And as you can see, came right down and tested that support again. So it basically means that there's people supporting it at that price. So they support that it's worth at least that much for sure. That's why it won't go below that level. Now, some important support and resistances in Bitcoin would be this area right here, this channeled area, and I'll get into that in a second, and this area right here. So this is basically the very top and the very bottom of Bitcoin since it really started taking off right here. You know, once it kind of broke out of this area right here, then it became this is our top support and this is our bottom. Our top resistance and this is our bottom support. So now that Bitcoin has been playing in this range for a few years, we're expecting it to either do one of two things. It's either going to break above this resistance or break below this support. It has to, because the market has to decide what it's worth. Now, this is what's called a ranged resistance level. So what I did here to make this is, if you want to make ranged resistance, you find a spot that is pretty close, like right here. See, this is pretty close to, there's a lot of interaction in this price area at $1,000, and then the very top, okay? And that's what gave you this range right here, which is in between this and this area. This is a support and resistance, or this is specifically a resistance range. Now, you can see how it reacted to this range in a couple different places here. Right here it came down, and right here it came up after that range. So that's one utilization. Is I personally like to use ranges. So that's why I did this when I was talking about the most important supports and resistances in Bitcoin as of right now. And then, of course, there's the 50%, which is really important too. And so that's just the halfway point along the way. As you can see, it reacted pretty significantly to the halfway point in the past among these different areas here. Now, there's multiple types of support and resistance, though. I'll show you just a couple others here. There is trending support too. So if I draw a line right here, as you can see, this is a trending support area. It doesn't want to go below this trend. So that's trending support. Now, this is trending resistance right here. Oops. A little bit back here. I want to make sure you find just the right spot where it reacts to the most areas in the price movement. So that is trending support right here, and this is trending resistance right here. So it can be used for vertically, horizontally like this, or it can be used, on a vertical level to find trending resistance or support. It can actually be used with fib too, because fib is basically fib levels, or Fibonacci retracement, which I have a video on if you guys want to go check that out. It's a little bit more in depth. Is just a mathematical sequence that allows for easy drawing of support and resistance levels for reaction. So I just picked the highest point and the lowest point here, and as you can see, that there's a lot of reaction in these areas where the support and resistance zones are. It goes down after hitting it, but once it breaks above it, it likes to come retest that. So basically, support and resistance is when it hits an area that the market doesn't like to go above. That's resistance. and then support is an area that it doesn't like to go below. And usually they will swing back in between those two ranges and zones and support and resistance levels many, many times as it's finding, as it's deciding its price movement in the future. So that's basically what support and resistance is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. Make sure you go ahead and join my Discord channel. Follow me on all of my social media outlets and stuff like that to keep updated. Go ahead and hit my subscribe button. That means a lot. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so it'd go a long way. I have a website too if you're interested in that. But yeah, stay profitable, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.